It's the 2024 BroTalk Live Awards. Welcome to the party. It's your main man, Jason. Thanks for joining us as usual. Let's kick it over to Dex. What up, bro?
Dexter Stuckey here. Super excited to be here. You guys know I normally would be in solidarity with the guys and make sure my background is set. But I wanted to come from the bar today because I am celebrating. Yes, I'm celebrating the Dallas Cowboys. We are Super Bowl bound. There was a game that happened last night that a lot of people are talking about, and they were saying, like, oh, the Cowboys are out. The Cowboys are out. The game does not count, and the boys are still in business.
What are you talking about?
That was an amazing way to spend being unprepared. We love it.
The Cowboys are very far from being in contention at first.
I mean, we had to do something, right?
How are you?
All is well on my end. I'm coming back to life, I feel like. So let's do this.
Okay. I like that. You were under the weather a little bit.
Yeah, your boy had
recovered.
I'm sure.
Okay. I'm happy that you're doing well. Big E, Eric, thanks for joining us again for the BroTalk Awards. You've been a part of the season, so we really want to honor you and thank you for being here.
All right, no problem, man.
Absolutely.
Glad to be here.
Look, you're a part of the show. Moving forward, you'll see a lot more of Eric on the show, so I thought it was right to invite him to the BroTalk Live Awards. Now, Bill will be with us a little bit later. He's just getting in, and he will join us in just a bit. But let's start off with a little award. You guys ready? Because you know these shows are always long. The award shows are always like an hour and a half long. So we gotta you don't got a lot of time to be doing all this chitter chatter. We gotta get to it. First award of the night, Viral Award, the 2024 Viral Award for BroTalk. Sorry, I shouldn't have said Stunt. I should have said Viral Award. But yeah, the 2024 Viral Award of the year. The nominees, Katt Williams' interview on Club Shay, the viral TikTok series, Who the F Did I Marry? That Dex watched all 50 parts for. I watched none. The red balloon popping. Jasmine Crockett calling Marjorie Taylor Greene a bleach blonde, bad-built butch body. That was hard to say. And the craze of Demure also running TikTok this year. What did you guys vote for, and what would you guys, stand in line for to argue down? What do you think?
Katt Williams.
Yeah.
Okay, Katt Williams.
Katt Williams is for me.
All right. Bill's on the show. Welcome, Bill.
Praise the Lord, everybody.
Hey, that's my guy. Welcome to the show.
What up, Bill?
What up?
You remember that?
Right.
Yeah, what up, man? How y'all been?
Let's do. Remember that at the end of Dreamgirls where like there are four. I feel like that we had a moment like that where the extra bro from back in the day.
We really are like
bro.
We're like
Where
that.
they let Effie come out and they like, oh, remember we had Effie back in the day? There are really four Dreamgirls.
Yeah,
Hey, it's cool. It's cool, man. I can be the fifth. I can be Ringo. I don't have a problem being Ringo, man. You got paid.
Absolutely not. We all have much more talent than to be Ringo on this platform.
All right, come on. Let's get to look. This award show is too long. We gotta go. Like, we need to pick something. I would pick. Y'all said Katt Williams.
Yeah.
I would pick the red balloon popping because honestly, it was so simple, and everyone tried to like. There wasn't just one particular outlet that did it. It was like just random people blowing up balloons, walking in front of each other, dragging each other, and then popping a balloon.
Yeah,
and
it was crazy.
Still popping them balloons to this day.
Yeah.
Every time something happened, go ahead. Every time something happens in pop culture, I feel like they blame it on Katt Williams' speech. So I feel like
the portal.
Even the recent news are like, see, Katt Williams told you. So it's like, I don't know. That's like the biggest thing that ever happened ever.
And it started. It was like what in
January.
February or March?
No,
Was it
the interview was in January.
January, and it carried the whole year. That's crazy.
It carried. I don't think anything has ever carried like that.
That is insane. All right, you guys ready to see who won?
Yes.
All right. The viral award winner for the 2024 BroTalk Live Awards goes to, let's see who we got. All right, let's see. Look at that trophy. Okay. Ooh, Flair. Okay. 2024 viral were Katt Williams and Shannon Sharpe. 71% of viewer votes. So the award will go to Katt Williams and Shannon Sharpe. Just like you guys thought. Valid? You like it?
Very valid.
Yeah. Do like it.
Very good.
All right. That was the first award of many that we got tonight. And look, this year has been crazy on Bro Talk Live. I'm not even going to hold you. And honestly, we always go last, Ty and I. So I thought this time we just might go first. So Ty and I is the best of. Here we go. Taking their time to check us out once again. So we want to get them out in a timely fashion. So let's get to the show, right? In other words, shut up. This lady left a comment on our videos, guys, on YouTube and told us you guys are great and everything, but you're not the big leagues like Roland Martin. Speaking of corner stores, Bill.
In true Jason fashion, because he's a bird.
So Jason's a bird. When he killed those birds, is that like bird on bird crime or?
First of all, I never killed birds. So one thing that she does is that she doesn't say, "Look at this." She doesn't say, "Hey, Dad, look at this." She says, "Hey, Dad, look it." And I'm like, "Look it."
I know where you get that from.
Like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, no, it's not look it. Like, why are you saying look it? It's look at it or look at this.
I do know that throughout schooling for me, like white people say look it. They don't say look at
it. Like, yes, that's a thing people say?
Yes. And I've never heard black people say it. So your daughter is a first. But for the most part, I always hear white people say, like, look it.
An unusual egg. Look it.
If you can't trust the bubble guppies, who the hell can you trust? Okay?
Okay, you go.
I am upset.
Well, guys, Jason, when he gets off of mute, he can tell us that this part of the show is called.
Oh my gosh, I did it. Marquise Banzago was just trying to grab some chicken strips, fries, waffle fries at his local Chick-fil-A. But when it was time to get his order, Marquise heard the employee call out monkeys instead of Marquise.
All right, so what's your excuse for why this person?
There is no excuse. What was the name that you gave him?
I told him Marquise. That's not even close to Marquise.
No, sir, it's not.
I think he misheard what the person said.
So you think the man's last name is Marquise?
I think he asked who the person's name was, and Marquise said Marquise, and he thought he said monkeys, and that's what it was.
You think somebody's name out here, their first name is Monkeys. Think about it. You're 17 years old.
No, not monkeys. Not monkeys. Monkeys.
How would you spell that?
MONKEYS. Monkeys. Like, you can't have that sort of spelling in the Chick-fil-A system. They only be capital letters. I'm not part of that community, so I can't.
Oh, we know.
Joke about
Excuse me?
Yeah, don't say the D word.
I can't say the D word. It's not. I can't. Like, you know, just like I can't call someone, the F word.
Like, I think you should start beating his ass, man.
What's the F word? What's the F word?
Large. I can't say that. Yes, I can't say that. Dex, maybe, but I can't.
Who's eating a steak on a plane? You got to get it well done, because you ain't get no medium well steak on no plane. You're going to die.
Throw that thing in that microwave for 3 minutes and 23 seconds and call it a day.
323 is outlandish.
You gotta know your temps. You gotta know your temps. Free cheetah.
Yeah, I think he really just pissed them off, and they, it's like it became like a what do they call it? Little dick swinging match or whatever.
Exactly, a dick measuring contest.
Yeah, it became like one of those. It's like,
that's the event that you're looking for.
And I'm getting out.
If you see the first one that Ty mentioned on the TV Guide channel, don't click on that one.
So like this past week, I was walking somewhere, and some like old lady was like, tossed me her keys. Like, can you park my car for me?
What?
The third time that's happened to me, I'm like, how friendly do I look? Like, do I look like a bitch? I'm like, why do I look so friendly?
Wait, what?
He tossed you her key. Like, what did you catch?
Hold on. Can we start over?
Why did you catch the keys?
Was this woman?
No, she was me. I was her child.
Oh, I know. That's I know you, boy. You had me about to go off.
Okay.
You tossing me your keys and telling me to park it. Go get one of your grandsons.
She probably got one of the cars that got the gear up there by the steering wheel, but she got to pull it.
But I think there's a different conversation that needs to be had. Like, you need to not get in the car anymore.
She probably got a club. You think she got a club in there?
You only know she got a club. She got a club on there.
Ty, you should do your dollar after you finished it.
No, she didn't tip me. And then on my way out, I saw her and she was like, "Thank you," and jumped in her car and drove off.
Wait, drove off. So you ain't had no issue driving after that.
No, she get out. She couldn't get in.
Ty, she look like Della Reese. Bill, you remember them Geo Metros that had that seatbelt that used to go back when you turn the car on and it used to strap you up by itself?
It's so stupid. Like, why have we had like none of us are on the same show right now?
No, we're not. We're not, and I don't think we have been for about an hour now.
This is not a cohesive show.
Not
like,
at all.
Everyone's doing super random stuff, and you guys are making me curse. Let's get on.
Them 2 doors where you had to lift up the seat and push the seat forward to get in the back.
No, we're done, bro. We're done.
Do you file your fingernails? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, you don't file your fingernails?
Not in the middle of a national broadcast.
No, this finger, like, why? You can't really see it. You don't know what I'm doing. You can just see my arms. I just did that because I actually picked something up.
Okay.
Like, had you not brought attention to it, no one would know.
Well, I would have done. I saw it.
We all saw it.
You smiling there?
How much if I pop this pillow line deal?
Okay.
So what I realized is that I was like 90% wrong about the student loan forgiveness with
90.
certain people, certain categories of people. As long as you sent in like certain forms, secretly got their student loans wiped out, or like a significant portion of them wiped out. Me included.
Oh, hold up. Wait up. Hold up. Hold up. You just got a bit of breaking news. Ty, are you announcing something that Biden made good on his promise to you?
I don't know who was responsible. I'm just saying it.
Ty, did you enjoy the creme brulee that you had in Rhode Island? Do you want to talk about that? Your experience with creme brulee?
Honestly, it's the worst thing I've ever had. I've never so disgusting in my entire life. I can't believe people are eating that as dessert. It's nothing but fire and sugar. It tastes awful. What the hell is that?
It's warm custard. That's all it is. It's just warm custard with sugar on top.
No, it's disgusting. I'm like, what is this? Yeah. You creme brulee. You butt too.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
Thanks for what?
Okay, breaking news.
I'm not repeating it. Move.
Once people slap it on you, it really doesn't matter what you say.
What they do? What time? What they do?
Once people slap that label on you, so let me add the words. You guys' minds are totally in the gutter.
All right, Ty, we killed it this year. Great job. Proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Look, Will, when Ty was talking about the lady with the car, and we both go.
Oh, you muted.
Well, yo, mute.
Come on, man.
I almost peed myself again watching that thing. I was screaming because then Jason talked about that Geo, and she had that little and oh my god,
we are so nasty.
And Jason, I'm never gonna get over Monkeys.
Monkeys, like that's his name.
I think it was pronounced Monkeys. Like, come on.
Also, I watched that episode and I was like, I see how they got.
There you go. Because they don't capitalize. They only got one font in the Chick-fil-A system. They don't got no lowercase, only uppercase.
Yeah, he went in there acting like a monkey.
I want to know how this is acceptable. Like, take your food. Go.
She said it's not.
All right, let's move
to
get
beef food out of us.
Let's move to beef of the year. All right. All right. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to go there. There we go. Beef of the year for the 2024 BroTalk Live Awards. Beyonce versus Country. Jeezy versus Jenny May, or Jenny Mai, however you pronounce it. Kendrick versus Drake. Meek versus Twitter. And Jasmine Crockett versus Marjorie Taylor Greene. Who do you guys think should get it? I mean, a lot of people thought this would be the most lopsided category of the night, but is there any chance that anyone can you make an argument? Let's put it this way. Can you make an argument for anyone outside of Kendrick and Drake?
Absolutely. I could say Meek versus Twitter because we've been on Meek for a good portion of the year, and he won't stop tweeting, and we won't stop coming at him.
He won't stop talking at all.
But also at the same time, though, Kendrick won't stop either. So like,
yeah, Meek. I would go with them if, obviously Kendrick and Drake weren't in it. Because Meek has been at it since they called him Twitter fingers back in the day. And he's like nothing. And he's like humiliating himself on Twitter. He doesn't even care.
Okay, one thing about Meek, though, he did get lumped up in that Diddy stuff, too. And that's he's kind of fitting himself from that.
He didn't stay off Twitter. That didn't stop him.
Right, because they called Meek Twitter fingers back in like 2011. That was like early Twitter, back when X was Twitter, and it was like Wild Wild West. You could say anything. And that boy ain't stopped tweeting yet.
Yeah, but don't y'all consider me kind of cold out here? I mean, it's really.
Oh, you think he's cold out here in these streets? Well, they from Philly.
When you, when you say cold out here, you most mean
froze out.
Yeah, he kind of cold. I mean, I'll say maybe in Philly he might be relevant, but he kind of cold out here everywhere else.
Look,
bro.
I've long said that Meek Mill was a regional rap artist, and y'all gave me
a regional rap artist.
I don't know if I agree that he's a regional rap artist.
Because you're from Philly, of course you don't agree. Like, what do you?
All right, okay, y'all. The Philly guys, sing me a Meek Mill lyric. Real quick, other than dreams and nightmares.
Don't do that. They know they got. I would say they know.
Are you kidding me?
I got like
diamonds blue. I check like 5 times too. I be killing these hitters when I fly by through, and I ride by you in a skydive coupe, flying. The whip sound like a lion. You a white girl on white girl like Ryan. I ain't begging. I'm flying. A lot of these suckers be fraud.
What song is that?
For a robbery. I got these haters trying to hit me like a robbery. Haters want a part of me.
I think you made your point, Bill. Okay,
you got
it.
Like Meek is a regional rapper. I mean, but then again, you guys are from Baltimore. I don't think y'all got as a chicken box.
Don't worry about what we got. What we can do is we can see things from a different angle than you guys.
Chicken box and a bad accent. That's all y'all got.
I mean, a terrible accent.
We're not gonna start talking about cities. Please don't get me started on talking about cities.
Well, for your information,
all y'all got is cheesesteaks and bad streets. Like,
cheesesteaks and murder.
Excuse me. All of your information, We've got democracy right here. This is where America started. You're welcome.
Oh, whatever. Y'all lost the election. Be quiet.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all the reason why we got Trump. Exactly. Thank you, Eric.
Not me.
Y'all didn't need to come out and vote, man. Be quiet. Y'all should have started Mexicans early.
Y'all really did. All right, so y'all would say Meek Mill. No other. I mean, Jeezy and Jenny Meyer are kind of going through a whole little custody battle.
We didn't care when they got married. Only women cared about the two of these two being together. No man cared about the two of them getting married or anything.
All right, what about the Congresswoman?
I'm here to tell you that women did not care either. Okay.
What about the Congresswoman?
It was good for what it was.
Yeah, it was a nice moment.
Okay. Nothing. Okay.
They still been putting Beyonce out of the country. It was all right.
They've been putting Beyonce out of everything.
Let's see who won the fan vote. Of course, we do still have one veto. We didn't use it on the last one. I didn't ask you guys, but I'm sure you didn't want to use it that early. But we still have one veto left.
We're saving it for moment of the year.
Darren shout out Baltimore in the comments. So shout out Baltimore. Beef of the year. Let's see who won. Okay, let's see. They're building the award here. Oh, Kendrick Lamar. Shocking. Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, winning 81% of the viewer vote on BroTalkLive.com.
With the other 19% thought.
Do you want to see what the other? I can tell you really quick.
It was women. They voted for Jeannie Mai. I'm telling you, that was it.
You said Jeannie Mai?
Actually, maybe it was white women, and they don't really vote for black.
Stop it. Kendrick Lamar was first place. Second place was
Marjorie Taylor Greene and them.
Ramik.
No, Jasmine Crockett and Marjorie Taylor Greene.
That's what I thought.
Meekville versus Twitter got a whopping 3 votes.
And those are
regional rap artists. Exactly.
3 Philly people voted for that. The locals.
I'm sure they were all from Philadelphia. All right. We have another batch of clips to get to, guys. If this is your first time watching the BroTalk Live Awards, one thing that we do is we play a lot of our best of stuff from the year because we do shows every week, basically throughout the whole year, right? It's something that our viewers appreciate. It's something that we're valued for and all that jazz. So we're going to play this, since we did Beef of the Year and it was celebrity dominated, we will do now the best of celeb debates. Okay? You guys ready?
Okay.
Well, not debates necessarily. I don't know if we should call them. Are debates? Debates?
Just roll it. You're good, bro.
I mean, I'm filibustering here. I can't find.
He's building up so he can roll it.
When he started, I was like, "Oh, that's a new one." I was thinking.
Hold on. We've done Dex. We've done celeb before. Like, don't act like we haven't done celeb. We've done celeb.
We have outside of us. News to
me. I'm saying like we've played our best of clips talking about celebrities.
Oh, it's us talking about them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you built that wrong.
I thought it was them arguing with each other.
Right.
No, not at all.
It's us arguing with each other.
Yeah.
Us arguing with each other. Dex, do you take back anything that you said about Kendrick Lamar?
He about to wear you out.
I have to hear what I said first. I don't remember. In the height of that feud, I was in the trenches with Drake.
Yeah, so you don't take back nothing.
I forgot what I said. Like, what did I say? I don't know what I said.
Here's a reminder: the best of celebs. All right, it's called Hit It and Quit It.
Play it again.
What do you mean?
I didn't see it. This boy's so creative, y'all. It's not even funny. My God, you just. Woo.
Y'all can admit that's nice. I worked hard on this. Wish Alicia Keys the absolute best.
We wish her some notes that she can actually hit.
I'm pissed. I need a bald-headed ass.
They canceled the concert.
Who wouldn't want to see Anita Baker on Mother's Day? I feel like that's the perfect time to see Anita Baker.
Well, not for them.
Ross met the British Columbia Demons, the BC Demons.
I know you lie.
The Demons from British Columbia.
Like, if y'all don't, your national anthem is God Save the King. If y'all don't have a seat, please.
Katherine Jackson, the matriarch of the iconic Jackson family, faced off against her grandson, BG, formerly known as Blanket.
So y'all out here, because you done spent up all that money on coke, that y'all locking up.
No, you do not know what the kid is doing.
I know exactly what Blanket is doing. He's not even a real relation. He's not even a real Jackson.
Yes, he is. Stop saying that, guys.
You're not even a real Jackson, okay?
How does he look like him then?
He don't.
Look at the bottom left. He looks just like him.
Look like who?
Well, you know what?
He does not look like Michael Jackson.
Look at the
looks
picture
like
in the bottom left.
He looks like the new Michael Jackson.
He looks like bad Michael Jackson.
But you do realize genetics play a part. So because he had the vitiligo, that's why he's plastic surgery. The baby's gonna come out looking like you with the plastic surgery. Is you stupid?
He's also mixed.
Tell them to get a DNA test, see how much black they got on.
They look. Okay.
How come they don't be celebrating Juneteenth then if they so black?
They do.
He blew up. I ain't damn be eating that good in jail. He can't be. What is he eating? This is the type of person that I can tell.
We do not body shame people.
Not body shame me last week. I feel so sorry for Diddy's daughters. They are so young and they just lost their mother. It is so horrible to see this. That's all I have.
What? Next. Sending love, support, and strength as Diddy's children navigate their way through these difficulties. Let's come together to uplift and empower these young hearts. # support, # strength.
I love it.
That's good.
Did ChatGPT make that?
You better know it.
Drizzy Drake currently beefing with 6 niggas at his job. I mean, sorry.
For years, people used to say we were gay or that we were, but and listen, we were up against that for forever.
Gail and I.
Do you think this attire is something that could catch on?
Soccer dad, he looks like Cindy Crawford.
Did J. Cole burn any bridges? I mean, J. Cole could still work.
You won't get a song with me no more.
What do you mean? You backed out of the battle.
Because at the end of the day, you did it. Like, you still did it. You still, like, you let these people speak you up to come at me, and you did it? You done.
So he's cutting J. Cole off, just off of principle.
Oh, absolutely. You done.
Wow. I mean, he had enough. Drake's last #1 came with J. Cole.
J. Cole's first #1 came with Drake. Only #1 came with Drake. He's on his way down with his crooked smile. It's over, that boy. You're going to jail, big dog. You're going to jail. It's murder. Put him next to R. Kelly. He's a dirtbag. Ben knew that. He's a dirtbag. Go. Go. You've been avoiding jail way too long, baby boy. It's time for you to go to jail.
That felt like homecoming. A bath in blackness. A bath in everything wonderful. While Drake, who lives in Canada, who's from Canada, sings God Save the King.
You don't like that little crossbody belt that he got?
I can't stand that crossbody swoop he's got at the top, or that
it looks like he got a seatbelt on one of them
waist trainer. He
looks like he got one of them crossing guard belts on.
That's the safety belt from elementary school.
The Kendrick is a loser. Like, he's not.
Oh my God.
He's not that guy. He's not.
Watch how she get this trophy. Watch how she get this trophy.
You ever been around somebody you like, it's time for me to shoot my shot? She shot the shit out that shot.
Bill, he held up that thing like Abu held up that lamp.
Oh, yeah. He said, I got 3 wishes right here, right now.
Kendrick Lamar, ever since he started kicking up Rain and whatnot with Beyonce, like, he thinks that he's the one. And it's just like, Drake is the one. Drake sunned you. Drake is your elder. Like, he's your big homie. Like, look up to him. The only thing I did was feed you. I'm your father. I fed you. I raised you.
Oh, raised. Wow.
Drake raised Kendrick Lamar.
Keeping up with sports, honey. Lamar made me throw off the honey because it just didn't give the appeal to the people. But I tell you, honey, we're keeping up with sports the right way, the Kardashian way.
Oh my God, the balls in their court, huh?
All the balls.
Honey, I tell you, all the balls are in these courts.
Just imagine what he's doing that he's not posting. Like, you live a very wild life, boy.
I want everything he does to be not posted.
Kendrick Lamar needs to get a job.
Never want to shy away from a headline. She revealed on Late Night with Seth Meyers that she spread her mother's ashes on Disneyland's It's a Small World ride.
She looks like Lord Corliss Valerian from House of There we are.
Do you think that looks like Whoopi Goldberg? Are you crazy? Get me off of this show right now. I thought she's one of the best dressed.
She looks good. She looks good, but you can't sit down in that, Dex. Like, what you gonna do?
Well, also she can't sit in standard chairs anyway, so she probably wasn't trying to sit down anyway. So. Nick ain't been able to sit in the chair since 2010.
Since that boom, 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 boom.
She got that super bass. Like.
When my next girlfriend says she wants a man that don't play no games, this is what I'm sending her.
So my question is, should BET have included OJ in the in memoriam segment, or was it a major stab in the back to the family?
I think before.
Jason, you said it was a dagger to the heart.
Slice across the throat.
Like all these different rappers, they're fighting for the top spot. And the person, like when I wake up in the morning to be included in all the fun, some R&B singer who has dance practice, I'm just not doing it. I don't care how good Chris Brown can rap. I don't care. I'm not battling Chris Brown. I'm not R&B singer. All the giants are battling right now, and none of them have beef with me. Chris Brown wants to make a song about me. Absolutely not. No.
Crackhead Michael Jackson, bitch, you better beat it, nigga.
Crackhead Michael Jackson.
And that line right there, that crackhead Michael Jackson line, is what would have brought me to your house.
I'm going to go ahead and say Tyrese may be the first person that's ever gotten CTE by singing.
He knows we're going to think he's on that stuff. What is he doing?
Thought that was Whitney Houston over there on the left.
I thought it was Yolanda Adams. I was like, what is Yolanda Adams doing at the White House? Like, what is she doing? And they were like, oh, that's Billy Porter. I said, okay.
And Kel, can you verify that Jay-Z does not write anything down, please?
Yeah, I'll get right on that, Rose. Okay, right on it.
I appreciate it. Got it. Next week. What means more, returning an honorary degree or returning a key to the city?
I think it's equal. It's like us saying, like, Diddy, you want a BroTalk Award. We want you to give it back to us. He'd be like, okay.
You're on mute.
We're going to unmute her.
What a time to be alive, guys. Favorite part of the...
Oh, just a Zoom call.
The celeb coverage. Favorite part of celeb coverage. What you think? Dex, you're still muted, Dex. Sorry.
Guys, we got to stop this.
And I kept dragging y'all. I'm like, they're so stupid. We've been doing this show for years. And look at me. That was good. That was excellent. But the one thing that sticks out to me was at the Eric Adams and Diddy, when he gave him the key to the city, they did like a little love thing with each other. Put Eric in jail too.
I thought he was. I forgot that he actually wasn't in jail. But that you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of that Lamar Whitehead, the Bling Bishop.
They did get him.
Yeah, they did get him.
So glad he's locked up.
Look, like
people in jail in 2000, like
Katt Williams said all the big dick deviants, they going down.
You know what's still good to me? What's still good to me is Whoopi Goldberg as Corliss Valerian. That's still good to me.
Very good. That was an A1 joke. Like, I laughed so hard in the moment and so hard watching it back. It was the perfect joke. Like, Whoopi Goldberg does look like Lord Corliss Valerian. And if you can't admit that, there's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong.
Just a minute. Yeah, celebs. What a time. All right, time for our next award. Person of the Year. I was about to say best person. That sounded stupid. Person of the Year for 2024. Pretty neato stupido. Because Dex, they not like us. Everybody can't be a person of the year. So these people stand out.
I'm telling you right now, if y'all say that boy won, I'm gonna have a fit.
I don't got nothing to do with the voting. All I do is tally the votes.
You know what's crazy is I would like to a last minute write in, but I know that wouldn't happen. It needs to be Donald John Trump because he whooped on that girl.
He did beat on her real bad.
He's the president again.
Despite all the odds.
What did he say? It just be mad.
Bling, 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 bling.
I think she should get it. She got whooped on. She got to go home with something.
Well, if she couldn't win in America, she certainly can't win here.
You talking right?
Okay, but think about it though. The whole year though, like Kamala really didn't happen until what, June, July. Like,
Kamala didn't happen at all.
Before that, I mean, she had a lot of. She got the most votes. She got the most votes ever that a woman has gotten.
You stop saying that. I want you to stop saying that. You keep
what
saying
an accomplishment
votes that a woman has ever gotten, as if you're not measuring her up against Hillary Clinton. Duh.
Also, she never happened because who's the president-elect?
She had a moment though. She had a run. Eric, anybody outside of Kendrick you think can get this? I mean, Beyonce had a big year with Cowboy Carter, and she's doing the Christmas show, the Beyonce Christmas show at the NFL, and she was in Lion King Mufasa, the sequel. So
and her husband going to jail.
No.
Oh. We'll talk about that next year.
On the other hand, I did make the case this year that Snoop Dogg was our greatest living American, because he embodies everything that America is about: redemption, beating murder cases, and rising to the heights of representing America in an official capacity as the official spokesperson for the Olympics this year. So he had a big year.
Yeah, he did have a big year.
Outside of being president, Snoop Dogg and Donald Trump have the same resume.
They absolutely do.
The exact same.
Shannon Sharpe had a huge year with Club Shay. The Katt Williams interview, the Monique interview. He hopped on. He's now on First Take with Stephen A. Smith.
Katt Williams Shannon Sharpe is the winner.
Nightcap was huge. So Shannon Sharpe's had a huge year as well.
The boy's a journalist
all these
now.
People.
Nah.
What?
Let's
go around. Dex, who are you giving it to?
Shannon Sharpe.
Okay. Ty, who are you giving it to?
I'm actually okay with any of these people winning, to be honest with you. They've all had, this is the first time I wouldn't veto. They've all had great years. But Kamala's got to go home with something. I feel bad for her. I want her to go home with something. You didn't get the presidency. You can get this BroTalk Award to know that we still support you. And we wish you well.
Absolutely.
Ty, you love wasting the vote on Kamala Harris.
Eric said Kendrick. Will
Kendrick. I'm going to go on record and say Beyonce hasn't won Grammy of the Year, and I know for sure she didn't win Person of the Year here. I'm giving it to K. Dot.
Okay. All right. So Beyonce's going to go home a little upset. That's what you guys think. All right.
Wait, Jason, who you got?
Oh, you know who I got.
Snoop Dogg.
I've been riding for Kendrick since day one. Kendrick was actually my favorite rapper before this year, if anyone cares to know. Eric can tell you because what was it? 2016, Eric? I bought your Kendrick Lamar album.
Well, we even had that conversation about Section 80.
2013, I bought him a Kendrick Lamar album, actually.
Whenever
went to an FYE and bought a CD for this man.
Yeah, he bought it for me for Christmas, and 1 year later he bugged me for a whole year to listen to it. I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna listen to it.
Exactly.
Well, if he would have bought me that album, it would still be collecting dust because I wouldn't press play.
I opened it, but there's a backstory to that. But he probably don't want to admit that on the show. He probably don't have time to admit it.
We don't have time.
Yeah,
let's go to the winner.
No, we love a backstory here.
The winner of Person of the Year for the 2024 BroTalk Live Awards, Kendrick Lamar. Let's see how much he got. 60% of your votes.
That's not
a lot.
A
5-person category, you get 60% of the vote. That's a lot.
Who was after him and how much they get?
Okay, let's see.
Probably Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah, with 40.
No, after Kendrick Lamar was Kamala Harris.
Kamala the police.
Kamala keeps getting it, but not quite there.
Kamala got
so close.
Damn, second place again.
So basically, you're saying Kamala Harris got the most votes for a woman.
Yeah, she did. She did. Ellie the Elephant got 0. Thanks for the people who nominated her. I didn't even put her on the list. Someone did write her in. I think that was probably Shakima. So shout out to you, Shakima, getting your voice out there. Kendrick Lamar dominating. There she goes. Exactly. Look at that. I called her up. 1 vote was for Ellie the Elephant. 1 write-in vote. The New York Liberty mascot. Kendrick Lamar wins Person of the Year. I think it's deserved. He kind of, even though it didn't happen until May, he dominated the rest of the year. Can't say nothing about that. Shout out to Drake. All right. We have a lot more to come, including Seat of the Year, which Drake is nominated for, Stunt of the Year, and Clip of the Year. But since Person of the Year is usually something won by someone political, I thought that I could put the political segment behind here and be safe. But apparently not, because she didn't win. She came in second, as you guys love to point out each and every time we bring up Kamala Harris. And I still think she had a good year. You guys are a little hard on her. But it is what it is.
If
but
I
with
lost
that being said,
Trump, the last thing I would say is that I had a good year, but that's just me.
With that being said, let's kick it over to the best of our politics coverage for 2024.
Let's talk, brothers. Let's have some bro talk. If we're gonna do this, right?
You keep a talking point in your back pocket, though.
And I shouldn't have used illegal. It's undocumented. And look, they built the country. The reason our economy is growing.
Wait, immigrants built the country? I thought it was the.
Immigrants. Did we have documents when we came over here?
When they talk about illegals, they're not talking about us. They're talking about. So what's going on here? Joe drops out. Trump is the president, and that's just that.
The king. Trump is the king if Joe drops out.
Be it Biden, be it Kamala Harris, be it Gretchen Whitmer, be it Gavin Newsom, it doesn't matter who's the Democratic nominee. They're not going to win this year.
Ovid, look it up. Ovid means sheep. 19, military code for surrender.
I do want to say this. Sally Jesse Raphael jumped up there and said 19 is the military code for surrender. No, it's not. She's never been in the military one day in her life.
You don't want nobody thinking that.
Is 19 the military code at all?
It's not anybody's code for anything.
If I write 19 on a napkin and send it over war lines, is that going to be enough?
Somebody may get another napkin and put 20 on there and send it back. Are we counting? Like, what are we doing?
Ding. Boom. This is me. I hear. Bing.
That brain is awash in coke. That's what it is.
Bill, did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely not. He's a convicted felon in a
He wasn't a convicted felon in 2020. You could have voted for him then.
He was that called for the killing of 5 black boys. There was no way he was getting my vote, and he never apologized.
I hear you on that. I hear you on that. And that's something that I had to get over when it came to Trump.
Oh, you just got over him calling for the killing of 5 people that look like you. His heart is going to give out from slamming that weight around for the last 70 years.
At 215 pounds?
Well, 215,000 pounds. It has just been dysfunctional as hell. Like the left and the right. Like the right is just like, no, niggers. The left is like, no, but Black Lives Matter. LOL.
Niggers.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you please bring the order of your
you.
committee?
Order.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Listen, real quick, y'all got to vote me to the House of Representatives. I need to be a part of this chaos.
That's a big ass. Hold on. Hold on.
The spirit of wear out fell on her so good. Ooh, I got to be a part of that. We got to get me in there. We got to get me in. I'm going to lean in a bit.
Okay.
This wouldn't happen under Nancy's house.
Wouldn't.
Nancy would get on that phone call and she'd whip them House Democrats and the elite right in line, and she'd build that house up and she'd run Joe into the ground if she had to. Because he is the nominee for the Democratic Party. And if you don't like it, you'll fall in line, or I'm going to put you on the EPA committee and you'll be overseeing patches of grass for the next 4 years of your term.
Do you think this is the last we'll hear of George Santos?
Fingers crossed that it is. Because what needs to happen is he needs to pull that silicone out of that face so we can pay that money back. We knew Sister Girl was guilty. Let's shuttle her off the jail. I don't want anybody I don't want us to believe that America is putting a woman in office.
So you think there's no chance?
They did this already, and they snaked Bernie Sanders right out the nomination for Hillary Clinton. And guess what happened with Pantsuit Hillary? We got President Donald Trump.
Under President Trump, American families had more money in their pockets and bank accounts.
Oh, Republicans? He sound like Daffy Duck.
Is everybody Democrat? Identifies Democrat?
I'm an independent.
Okay, but you lean left. I can tell.
I'm a truth seeker.
Okay. Okay.
Some incredible evening before it even starts, because people.
She was freezing. Did you see how cold she was standing up there?
She from Russia. She ain't cold. She said, "Spring day to me."
The head dressing, as Dex also has. Dex, let me see where.
Head dressing is.
Oh, you just got yours on the. You just got yours on the tip.
Well, that's what. Yeah, that's what happened there.
So, and you run into everybody in New York. I mean, I knew Harvey Weinstein. I knew Roger Ailes. I knew O.J. Simpson came to my house. Bill Cosby came to my house.
Why did you stop there? Why didn't you say Hitler?
Today, I'm thrilled to introduce you to something I'm incredibly proud of. My own brand of organic specialty coffee, Rudy Coffee. Chocolatey.
That phlegm got caught in that throat.
I mean, it was in that throat.
Chocolatey.
If you got something to say, say it to my face.
Say it to my face.
Laughing. What you gonna do?
You know what she gonna do.
What? What she gonna do?
What's understood don't need to be said.
That's the problem here. Like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
They look like them Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
That one when they was ding 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 ding.
The scariest part about that clip with those two is that they had that dog, and I'm like, you really raising that dog to be racist? Could you imagine a dog raised?
That dog racist as hell. He instead of barking, he just say nigga. Like, what he thought he saw mint or something on the floor? Like, what happened? It's like
He's give out. They slow you down.
He thought he saw one of the Werther's originals on that floor.
What's it for this? Like, this is the finale of America.
We're not surviving this presidency.
No, we're not getting out
Series
of this.
finale or season finale?
Series finale of America. Coming soon. Coming this fall.
I mean, we did that.
I love politics.
We were right about that. Look, a series finale of America this fall. Look, we were right about a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
They don't say Bro Talk Live. We always on the mark for nothing. We don't just say that just to say it. We
don't
be
just
on
say
the mark.
that like we wore America out. We told them what happened.
We told y'all good.
And you know, I actually forgot about Donald Trump wearing that bandage on his ear. That he became the president and then nominated the Tasmanian Devil for the Secretary of the Health Department. Like, what is happening here?
He got all these.
I cannot listen to that voice for 4 years. He's gonna have to get fired though.
Well, I don't know if he'll be around for 4 years sounding like that.
Oh,
good luck.
No way.
Another great year in politics.
Good
All right,
job.
let's move to the next award of the night, Moment of the Year. Bill, do you know that song?
I feel like I do.
It's Anderson Paak. It's Anderson Paak and Knowledge. What's that group called? No Worries. Distractions. It's a great song. I'll send it to you after the show.
Oh, actually, I like Anderson Paak. Send me that.
It's really good. The nominees moment of the year: Diddy's house raid, Biden dropping out of the election. My God, what a moment! Changed everything. As we told you it would. Trump getting shot in the head.
Allegedly.
Kendrick releasing Not Like Us a day after releasing Euphoria, which was incredible. Nelly and Ashanti secretly having a baby.
That one definitely lost.
Yeah, that was Dex's shoe-in. You know, Dex be trying to put one thing that's good about Dex. He'll be trying to put in them I Heart people, and he will also try to put in Nelly and Ashanti somewhere.
He's gonna put in Nelly and Ashanti anywhere he can.
I actually wanted to write in for this one. I think, to be honest with you, I genuinely think moment of the year of this year is the Dexter Stuckey Experience. But because I didn't get the nomination for that one, I'm going to say Nelly and Ashanti should win this. The only thing on here that's positive.
Dex. Eric, can you tell Dex that no one cares about Nelly and Ashanti?
We do care.
We really don't. We can care less. God bless him, but we can care less.
I should have went harder for the Dexter Stuckey Experience. Like, I really should have won this award again.
I don't know, Dex. Like,
I would vote for that more than I would vote for Ashanti and Nelly having a baby. Dex.
I dead ass. Like,
I don't even know how I agreed to put that on the list. Like, when did that happen? Dex, did you how did that did you just check that and put it on the thing? I don't think I approved that.
You know how the nomination special goes fairly long. At some point, you whatever, just let them have it.
I think that's definitely what happened. Okay, so what do you guys think won for moment of the year this year? Diddy's house raid was big because they kind of started everything.
Probably Biden dropping out.
I vote for Diddy. I think Trump getting shot was a stunt. Stunt of the year, but
yeah, this one's really hard. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna just settle on Not Like Us.
Not Like Us. It was, it was big. It was huge. Remember all those people playing at their weddings? It's crazy.
It like kind of
What
like.
do you mean? Who played it? Jonathan. One of your friends, Jonathan, played it at his wedding. That's what we walked out to.
What?
He wasn't there.
Yeah, that's what we walked out to. Not like
John,
us.
I gotta have a talk with you.
What's the problem? Then we all kind of think. I thought Drake's career was like unshakable, and then like it shook that.
I did too.
It's
I did too.
unshakable. Let's not go too far.
No, I'm not gonna lie. No, it's very shaky. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought Drake was immune from. I think was this the year? I couldn't find the clip because no one laughed. And I was looking for the clip and everyone was laughing, but I couldn't find the clip this year when I said Drake is like McDonald's or potato chips, and everyone likes Drake, no matter how much you like it. Like, just by default, you like Drake. Was that this year when I said that?
That was this year, yeah. Because
that was right before the beef, right?
It was, yes, right before the beef. Yes,
Yeah.
you did say that.
Yep. And I mean, I still believe it, not anymore, but I believed it at the time. And I still stand by why I said that, because he was huge. Drake was huge. There was no way that you could imagine hip hop coming into 2025 without Drake being like one of the top 3 artists.
Are we still saying that that's not the case now?
Except I've always told you that he was a culture vulture and his time was limited.
He released 100 gigabytes of music, and not one of those songs was a hit.
Yes,
Not
but like
one.
who are we putting it over? Wrong time for, but like we're not
wrong time for that. Wrong time for that. Wrong time for that.
Walk that back, Dex.
Wrong time for that. Because I can tell you definitely somebody will put that over. Look, it sucks, but it happened. Let's see.
Well, he better not win Moment of the Year.
Okay, let's see who won. Enough bantering about Moment of the Year. Here we go. Let's create this award. Moment of the Year. Diddy's House Raid won the fan
Diddy
vote.
and the Baby O. Diddy and the Baby O won.
81%. So like this man was
sorry,
like,
I think that figure was inaccurate. I don't know why I put that there. I swore I put it 38%, but yeah, it's 38%. That's what the vote was. It was
I
a close vote.
People were like, this man dropped out of the presidential race. This man got shot. These people had a baby. We don't care about none of that because this man got caught with 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Now it was definitely a close vote. Diddy was first. Kendrick was second, and Joe Biden was third.
Okay, so nobody cares about Trump.
Trump.
That just shows you what's on the mind of America, man. All we care about is baby oil and sex toys. That's all we care about.
So Diddy gets his first ever BroTalk Live award. We might have to get him to return it. Are we going to ask for it back?
You're going to run that.
For Moment of the Year, probably, because like this is the award that I won, and we can't be in the same category with each other.
Yeah, exactly. You're Diddy alongside Dex, Moment of the Year winners for the BroTalk Live.
Diddy and Dexter.
Yeah.
Now in 2024, sorry, let me put the camera on me really quick. There we go. In 2024, we had a very interesting year as far as Q&A goes. It was very fun. We had a lot of crazy questions and even crazier answers. So I want to count down the top 3 Q&As throughout the show, okay? So this is going to be number 3, the best of Q&A, coming in at number 3.
So a co-worker of mine hit a rough patch and claimed they were fleeing a domestic violence situation. Being the supportive soul that I am, I offered up my humble abode for a couple nights of shelter. Everything seemed copacetic until I noticed cherished items, let's call it an adult toy, had gone missing. I could have sworn I left it sitting pretty on my dresser Saturday night, but it was gone until Monday morning when it suddenly reappeared. I've got a sneaking suspicion that my house guest may be the culprit. Gross. That thing was sitting there. You was laying down in the bed. You reach for that thing.
That's what I would think. Use the same thing. That's what I'm.
You reach for that thing, and you like, where did it go? Where did it go? And you know your house guest heard it because as you sitting there reaching around trying to find it, all you heard was.
Let me tell you what I'm not doing.
What's the sound of me?
Get involved or intertwined in this moment right now.
And then you heard,
No, I'm done. Jason, you're still allowing this to go on. This is ridiculous.
I don't know what to do.
Well, I hate that you called that Toy Story though.
Y'all do not care about what I do for a living on this show.
Toy Story 5.
None of us trying to keep jobs no more. It's 2025.
Toy Story 5. That's what it was. All right, let's get to clip of the year. Clip of the year for the 2024 BroTalk Live Awards. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Okay. Becky. Get out. Mama, can you squirt?
Well, I know my one.
Grammy's first on the boat. Oh my God.
No, their grandma. The way put it out, that means she lived, right? Because that would be crazy.
Oh, Jesus in heaven.
That would be crazy. They put it out and she died.
I have no follow up.
Woo! Grammy's first on the boat. Oh my God.
You okay?
Are you okay? Oh my goodness. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
He's just a little scared.
Daddy, what happened?
I told you I was gonna make this. I knew it. My favorite part. That dog knew what he was doing.
But I think it looked like he jumped at the dog first. That's what crazy.
He looked at the dog to make sure the dog wasn't going to do nothing to him.
Hold on. Look at it. It looked like he went like this for a little bit at the dog. Look at it real quick. Look.
You okay?
Are you okay? Oh my goodness. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
And maybe he did. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. It's called End of the Road. Here we go.
When the cycle lane ends abruptly.
Do we forget that this woman was on a wheelchair? What the
camera? He seen it.
What? Did we not have a dress rehearsal? Like, was that supposed to happen? Like, oh my God.
Puta madre. A mí si me mandan los humanos les hago un cagadero caliente. Aquí no está pelada, yo ando y cuido a los jefes.
Boy, the way I be eating some fried will that night, I like.
I'm like, where's my harpoon? He's
like,
Shamu went off.
Oh, yeah, Shamu would have been dinner for the night.
The funniest is watching the kid who immediately knows what happened and is fearful about what's about to happen. Like, look at his face. Immediate concern. He is so concerned.
A mí si me mandan los humanos les hago un cagadero caliente.
I'm sorry, I'm still cracking up about that whale one. It's because that kid had immediate concern about what was about to happen.
The woman in the
His
back,
worst fear came true so fast.
the woman in the back also peeped, and she beelined out of there so fast. The woman was zipping across that front row.
It was bad.
Of all the clips,
I gotta get out of here.
Is us talking about that dance performance. Like, I don't want that clip to resurface ever again.
Which one?
The dance performance. Where they,
the end of the road. End of the road. That's what that was called. End of the road.
Yeah, I can't. I can't with that one. Like, our reactions to that one is not great for PR.
At all. At all.
To me.
Do you think ABC
but I will say though,
had a conversation with them about that?
Oh yeah.
But my favorite, but I love the wheelchair clip, but I still love the Memphis showboat when dude dove in the water and they was out there getting busy in that clip with the white people, man. That I almost wrote that one in, man. That's got to be one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think that won actually.
That was last year.
Yeah,
that was last year. It won. Yeah, it did win last year.
That one.
But
yeah, that
what
was
still blesses me is when because I need to follow up on whether grandmom lived or not. She was under the boat.
I mean, Ty was grasping for any sort of reassurance. He said they aired the clips. They posted the clips. That means she lived, right?
But I think the winner of this is that man who had a heart attack when the dog tried to eat him. Like that's my pick.
Oh, what a show!
No, I'm picking grandma.
We have. What a goddamn!
I like how y'all
locked up that last minute when she was taking that little step.
I like how y'all.
The options are Scary Ass, which is the dog, Whale Sharks, which is the whale, of course. End of the Road, which is homegirl in a wheelchair. Gone Granny, which is Granny who slid down the boat. And the last but not least was called Mama. Mama, can you squirt?
That's a clip.
There was a lot going on in that clip.
That's a clip.
All right.
Like, that was
I'm going with Gone Granny.
I'm going with Granny.
I too am going with Granny.
Okay. I'm going with End of the Road.
Scary ass for me.
All right. Let's see who won for the BroTalk Live Awards. Voted by the fans on BroTalkLive.com. Here we go. Clip of the year, Gone Granny, the 2024 BroTalk Live Award. Winner by one vote. One vote.
What was after?
The top three were separated all by one vote. It was insane. So the top three in this category, oops, sorry. Let me pulled up the wrong sheet here. Top three were Gone Granny. End of the Road was second. So Eric just missed out. And last but not least was Scary Ass.
Oh, okay.
Scary Ass. Well, not last but not least, but third place was Scary Ass.
Yeah, I'm not mad at those.
So those were the three that dominated the voting at BroTalkLive.com. Good job, guys. And I believe, look, End of the Road was hilarious, but Gone Granny, like, what are the odds that someone is recording the moment that your grandmother falls down the side of a yacht?
Granny perishes, okay?
And she didn't have to even step that far. Like, if you look at the clip again, she like, and the problem that we had with it was that she just didn't step. Like, she could have easily stepped, and she just refused to step.
Up on Granny.
Woo! Grammy's first on the boat. Oh my god.
I hate.
She just could have had it up to the line.
I will say though, I'm not mad at this clip winning, but I do hate that every time we play this again, they're gonna see me sitting up there dressed like Indiana Jones.
Woo! Grammy's first on the boat. Oh my god.
No,
you was up
looking like legs locked, like she thought she was moving it just didn't go.
You was up there looking like Sherlock.
What was up with that fit though?
Because what's so funny, well, we have more on Dex's fits in the Dex and Will segment. We roast Dex a lot in that segment. We were really mean to Dex this year.
You were
to Dex this year. But what's funny, Bill and Ty, is that, and Eric, you can kind of relate to that. Dex, you can relate to it too. it reminded me of Mima because Mima don't be taking no steps. She be pit-patted. I could just see her sliding down the side of that damn boat.
No, I would die.
That is exactly something she would do. And part of me glad she's not here anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. But that was definitely on her radar. I'm glad I didn't get her narrative.
Because she'd be shuffling them feet.
She'd be shuffling. Yes, exactly what she be doing. That's exactly what she'd be doing. Oh my gosh, I would die if I did that. I would be no more good. All right,
I wonder how they died off the water. Like that was so crazy. There was nowhere for her to go.
I want to know how they rescued her because I'm sure that was.
They didn't her like the same way.
She drowned.
They did not rescue her.
She drowned.
Locked up, couldn't walk. The damn sure couldn't swim.
All right, we have to get to another one of the Q&A clips. This is number 2.
Here's the deal. My mom, who uses a wheelchair, was picked up by this dude, and apparently he was disrespectful to her during the ride. She says he said that she smelled like pee. She didn't. Okay. Naturally, I wasn't having it. So the next day, I decided to confront him and ask, what the heck? He said to my mom. But before I could even get an answer, the dude straight up pepper sprayed me.
I know that's right.
Seriously, need some guidance here before I do something I might regret.
I think the first thing you need to do is make sure your mom's diapers change before she do that first. Like, make sure her diapers change and then she's not smelling like pee when she gets in the next person's truck.
Like, I do think the driver was wrong for saying that. The way
the mobility trucks, like you got to actually go down and let the window down. Like it's not an automatic window, so you had to go back there. Let the pepper spray you because he had to go over there and stretch his arm around just thinking.
He pepper sprayed you because he was so pissed that your mom stuck up the truck. He had to go home and wash his clothes.
I know that seat was wet too.
All right, y'all, we're moving.
Definitely was wet.
That one was terrible.
It's
terrible.
Because
it was terrible that we got that question written to us. Like that's what's terrible.
And now every time I see one of those trucks, I think about that specific question in this show. Every single time I see one of those trucks.
If you guys ever want to know how seriously, yeah, definitely. If you ever want to know how serious I take this show, the instrumental to that was Doja Cat's "All My Diamonds Look Like Piss," because I wanted to make the correlation to the song.
Jason, please.
That's how serious I am about this show. Okay, I put a lot of work into this, a lot of backstage references. Okay, you got to get it to get it. You know what I'm talking about? All right, let's move to Stunt of the Year, the second biggest award of the night. Stunt of the Year, which is a huge. All right,
Jason, that's an interesting song choice.
Fiend. I had to get the energy up. It's a stunt. Like fiends are stunts.
That is a stunt.
If you're going to commit a stunt, you're going to commit it with Fiend on the line, okay?
That's
coming
stunt.
through the AirPods, coming through the old AirPods.
And if anybody's going to do a stunt,
who's going to do it?
Him.
Who it is?
Remember he had that festival and then people got killed and then he was just like, oh well, and then did another festival and put like a Ferris wheel in the middle of the situation.
Yeah. He's still doing them. He's doing Coachella next year.
Yeah,
like that's the crazy thing.
Get the murderer off the stage. I won't be at that one.
Like literally doing Coachella. Like that's crazy to me that after all of that stuff, him mowing down people in his concerts. You know, people dying because of the raves. We talk about Travis Scott, Eric. You know what we're talking about. Travis Scott concerts.
Yeah.
People dying at his concerts because of people getting trampled. They're going to book him for Coachella to headline. Like, are you serious? Like, really, y'all want those problems? Seriously, it's crazy to me.
It's a cult.
And that's what it seems. That's what all of his stuff seems like. And that's what he's going for. So I can't be but so mad. So he's getting what he wants. Stunt of the Year nominees for the 2024 BroTalk Live Awards. We have Shannon Sharpe, That's My Michelle. Donald Trump's ear covering after getting shot. Trump winning the election. J. Cole retracting his Kendrick disc. And Opal Lee's new house, which is something that only us covered here on BroTalk Live, but we thought it was big enough because you guys hated the fact that they gave this old woman who lost her house 85 years ago by being run out of town by some racists a new home in the same spot. What do you guys think should win? I would go with, I'll start it off. I haven't been more surprised this year than I was when Donald Trump won that goddamn election. So
retweet that.
Wow, we've been telling you all year.
But still,
I feel like we knew it. We knew that this was going to happen, and still I was stunned.
Yeah, we knew it, but we didn't. We just hoped. What do you guys think should win?
Oh, I'll start with you. I think Opal Lee's new house should win Stunt of the Year because
I'm right there with you, man. I know it's not going to win, but
it should.
It was underreported in the news media.
Of course. I mean, would you report that?
We did. I mean, I did.
One of the main. I mean, they. I mean, this is a terrible story. This is not a feel-good story like they think it is.
Roland Martin, Jason, Roland Martin wouldn't report this.
Roland Martin definitely did cover this. Roland Martin could never cover something like this. Okay, he doesn't have the juice, the swag. Anyone else? Shannon Sharpe, That's My Michelle. Dex, you thought that was a stunt from the start.
Because you can't accidentally go live. It's not possible.
Eric, as someone who watches Shannon Sharpe, I know we laughed about this on the phone, but do you think it was a stunt? Do you think it was purposeful in order for him to get more notoriety?
Well, I don't think it was for that purpose, but I think it was done on purpose for a different reason, though.
But Eric, as someone who watches sports, what do you think?
Yeah, it was definitely a stunt, man. It was definitely.
Well, sorry, I mean, like someone who watches Shannon Sharpe, like I
watch sports.
I mean,
he didn't watch sports.
I mean, at that point, he didn't go. He hadn't been viral since Katt Williams at the beginning of the year, so he was trying to get back relevant.
He was viral when he jumped out that truck.
What truck?
When he had on the onesie.
He jumped out that truck. He went viral for that.
And
with the onesie
on. Shout out to Shannon Sharpe. Look, he's had a big year. He's been nominated for 3 BroTalk Awards today. That's crazy.
We going live, please.
Okay. You guys want to find out who won, or you guys want to make any more predictions? We good?
No,
it's Trump. The Trump.
All right, let's see. What is this? Stunt of the Year? I don't know what that's. My bad. Sorry. Stunt of the Year. Donald J. Trump winning 67% of viewer votes. Trump in the ear injury is the one that won the BroTalk Award. So Trump getting shot, the assassination attempt, quote unquote, and the takeout of the man on the roof is the stunt of the year.
Even him winning this award just now makes me feel bad. Like, it just makes me feel like election night all over again. I hate him. I really hate that man.
Do we want to veto it and give it to someone else? We only got 2 awards left. We got this and seat.
I think we should give it to Opal.
Okay, hold up. Think about who's nominated for Seat of the Year, Dex. Drake is nominated for Seat of the Year, so if Drake wins, you don't want to hold the veto?
I guess that was a big stunt. I just hate Donald Trump.
No, honestly, I agree. Like, I think the stunt of the year was them giving that lady that house. Like, they really put that story out like it was a feel good. I'll stole that lady's house and give it to her.
On Juneteenth.
98 years old. She had 3 days left. For her house. No, that was
her age too. I forgot about that. It's not like she was like a young woman. She was 100 years old.
Yeah.
No, that was a big stunt. I mean, that's got to win something.
Do we want to all come together and vote for Opal Lee? You want to pull it together for Opal Lee? Turn it over.
Look at them trying to whip us like Nancy. I don't know.
You might want to wait.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
Okay, let's wait.
Well, Opal, we are praying for you though. Hopefully you're watching. Hopefully you're still with us. But hopefully you're watching and know that we're with you.
But if not, we know you're watching from above.
I got to at least get an update on Opal if I don't get that award. I gotta get an update.
We wish her the absolute best. All right, before we get to the number one Q&A question we answered for the year, which was crazy. We had a crazy year in Q&A. We do have to get to the 2 stars of the show, and that will be, none other than the 2 at the bottom there, the two ones that I can't call the D word. What you say, Dex? Bottom? I said the 2 at the bottom.
The 2 darky bottoms.
I said the 2 at the bottom. I did not call you 2 darky bottoms. That's not what I said. You can run the tape back. That's not what I said.
I am.
All right, here we go. Dex and Will, the best of. That you've done with your mom.
You know what? The craziest thing I've ever done with my mom is we went to an R. Kelly concert together.
Whoa.
I think that's probably the wildest thing we've done.
That is very wild. Dex, you've had some strange experience. You've interviewed Bill Cosby. You've gone to an R. Kelly concert with your mom. She could have given you away. Like,
well, he was. Oh, well, maybe he was checking for me. I don't know. Well, actually, I was in my 20s, so he wouldn't be checking for me.
Nah, you're right.
Too old. Way too old.
And let us know in the comments. Craziest thing.
Nothing crazy like that. I didn't like the crazy.
Nothing crazy. Your mom's holy, Bill. She lives holiest.
A holy life. The craziest thing I've ever done with my mother was like take a shot. We live a holy life around here. Heaven got to be our home.
Do you cuss in front of your mama?
Cuss? Oh God, no. Donald Trump and Donald Trump and current president, soon to be former president, Biden, they were both educated in Jim Crow schools. My brain might be on the way to, you know what? I'm gonna have to publish the results of my neurological test.
For real.
Please.
Break it. Should we break news or are we good?
Absolutely break the news. Hi, I'm your host, Tom Tucker, and thank you for tuning in to Breaking News. Here, we received a letter from the Jehovah's Witnesses inviting us to Kingdom Hall, telling us that they want us to memorialize the death of Jesus Christ with them. I've got news for y'all. While y'all memorializing his death, we're celebrating a resurrected Savior because Jesus lives. Happy Easter. The YMCA has a pool and a shower. Get out them bandos. Get off of them bikes. Unwrap them little dirty faces and take a shower.
You gotta be upstanding citizen to go into the YMCA. You can't just be going in there banging.
The streets should be more safe now that Hollow Tip Hakeem and Snipe 'em Down Sean are on their way back to schools. If you all see little John Wiki with the blicky and the sticky running the streets, please call the police because they should be in school.
You look at your age, Will. You know the other day, Will, we were talking. And I was like, well, Will's like 27. They were like, no, Will's the same age. And I was like, no, he's not. Now you the same age as us.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm back to 1 meal a day, 1,200 calories. I talked to Dr. Now. We're good. You know what's crazy? Is I thought you were wearing a shirt of CeeLo Green.
Let's see the shirt. Show the people the shirt.
No, get your show going before I leave. I can't wait till you get fired for your job. I promise. I cannot wait.
Dex,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Tipping and dipping down in Atlanta. That's what he
was. He?
But he was back in time for WrestleMania.
First up, don't say tipping and dipping in Atlanta because people take that around with
connotations.
From the rest of the show, I'm calling you Dexakaya. That's your like Amish name. You're gonna be Dexakaya.
Like Hezekiah.
Like you better know it. That's good in Amish.
You do look Amish. Why you dressed like that?
Me?
Yeah, you look like you be in one of them little buggies pulling them horses.
I'm the best person on this show right now. Are we really trying to go in on me? What is wrong with y'all?
Not too much. Like Dex,
you're not the best dressed Rev Run.
Rev Run is nasty work.
Okay. Why do you look like a pimp from the 1970s?
What was that?
You look like a certain celebrity tonight. Put in the chat who you think. Put in the chat who you think.
You want me to leave? I've never lived in a neighborhood where Mr. Softy stops it.
I've never lived in a neighborhood where Mr. Softy.
I've never experienced that. But I will say though, I think neighborhoods that Mr. Softy stops in are riddled with drugs because that's what they be selling on those trucks.
Let me tell you something.
Because in real life,
Fatima, let me tell you something. The only reason CeeLo knows that it's $5 because that he's been in neighborhoods, hanging around, and getting his fill of Mr. Softy. you don't come up with a neck like that off of asparagus, okay? That comes from butterscotch cricket.
Oh my God!
Let me tell you something.
Well, if you need to know my Chick-fil-A meal, I like to get the deluxe spicy chicken sandwich.
We know it's deluxe.
With American cheese, no pickles, a pack of mayonnaise on the side, a fruit cup.
Mayonnaise.
And then I like to get a large large Sunjoy.
Grande.
A large Sunjoy with extra ice, and then I get 2 bags of ice. And then I'll order me a filet on the side so that I can eat it on the way home.
We know.
Like a piece of chicken so I can nibble on it on my way home.
Got a little fried chicken breast.
No, you can nibble on it. Nibble is great.
While I'm driving home because I don't eat the fries. Chick-fil-A has disgusting fries, so I like need something. Most of y'all would dig in your hands and eat the fries, but I like just a little chicken sandwich. just a
little extra sandwich on the side.
just the meat. I don't need the bread and all that.
You sound like one of the people on TLC, right?
I don't care. Watermelon and Kool-Aid. Leave that out for Dr. Umar for Juneteenth.
That's exactly what them people who be telling us that it's not a real holiday be thinking. So,
my tongue is the cleanest tongue. You can eat off my tongue. That's how clean my tongue is. Dex here on the balcony with blanket. I want to make sure y'all don't get a chance to. I'm sorry, Michael Jackson here on the balcony with the balcony with blanket. I want to make sure you guys don't see my baby. I actually might act like this in real life and not let y'all see my baby either. I'm gonna hide the face.
Oh, the second time I messed up, but the first time was good. Just cut the second one. Just use the first one.
I know you look terrible. The little bitty cartwheels.
Worst things I've ever seen.
And I roll over like
worst cartwheel I've ever seen.
Well, then I don't know what you're looking at there.
Yeah, I think you and Taj have a cartwheel off because Taj has really excellent cartwheels. And I know this to be true because we roomed together for 3 years. Taj's cartwheels are some of the best I've ever seen in my life. I think you guys should compete.
He will lose, just like Amy Schumer lost.
Not competing against that day. I am our sophistication. Dex is our fool. I'm not getting and doing a cartwheel contest, and I'm going to win. Dex has no strength, and it wasn't even straight.
Haters gonna hate.
Breaking news, Dex. Your broad is prego. Breaking news.
Eric, you're broad? Oh my goodness.
Invasive. It's not ethical, Dex. Come on.
I'm not ethical. So we did BroTalk Live or whatever, right? And we start to throw contracts out. We're not gonna pay Will and Ty the same amount that we get paid. Like you gotta skim a little bit off the top.
I actually don't disagree with that. I would definitely pay the two of you more than I get paid.
Okay, we're on the same page. This is amazing. Great.
You guys on a weekly basis attack us like when we say like one thing, but like literally prior to like the past couple of weeks, we were pretty balanced when it came to Donald Trump. Some of us weren't crazy about him, and some of us would actually defend him. But now y'all be on YouTube calling all of us the N-word. So now fuck Trump and fuck y'all too.
Wow.
Can I say this? Dex, your teeth are
I was thinking that.
Immaculate.
Wow. Wait, but the wildest part about this whole clip is Will said you don't get a neck like that by eating asparagus. And then I immediately goes into me doing this ridiculous 300-pound life Chick-fil-A order like that.
Jason did that on purpose.
He immediately did it on purpose.
I just pick the clips that are funny. That's all I do.
That
Eric,
that was
do
the
you
first
want
person to tell you Ashanti was pregnant.
Eric, do you want to Eric, you want to clean that up because you weren't talking about his actual wife. You were talking about Ashanti.
That I was talking about Ashanti. That was the first. That was when I first talked. That's when I found out Ashanti was pregnant.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, just making sure because some people thought that you were talking about his actual wife, and I was like, no, that's not who he was talking about.
Well, I mean, she is too.
I didn't want to let anything go before that. Okay, great guys, comedy. I don't even know how to describe what we do, but I'm super grateful for all of you. With that being said, time for the last order of the night, seat of the year. That's stunt of the year. We will move over to seat. Someone has a little feedback going on over there. I'm not sure who that is, but we'll go over to seat of the year. You guys, let me know who you think should win. The nominees for seat of the year: Nicki Minaj, Diddy, Tyrese, Elon Musk, and Drake. Those are your nominees.
Let me start by saying this.
And this category is for people who you think has been too much in the spotlight and just needs to go ahead and take a seat. Like, that's what this award is for. Okay, it's not for people who want to take a seat on a throne. This is not a good award. This is an award for people who need to basically retire and sit down from being in the spotlight. You're too much on the stage. This is not your scene. Sit down. That's what this award is for.
Do better for 2020.
Everyone describes Elon Musk.
Let me start by saying, whatever the people chose, I know it ain't gonna be what it ought to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and pre-toe it.
There's not one person on here that would win, and I would be upset with it. They all deserve it.
But who deserves it most?
I can't tell. I really can't tell.
Do you say Elon because he spent so much money in getting Trump elected, and is that why?
Yeah, and he's trying to be co-president elect. Like, go sit down somewhere.
Well, if I had the money, I would do that too.
And he's talking big shit. Like he's
got
out here.
Job. He didn't even get a job. He got himself a whole department. He was just like,
so he's
hired me to do nothing, make something up.
But
so he's winning over line on your dead mama. He's winning over that.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, Nicki Minaj released a video earlier this year making fun of Megan Thee Stallion after the Hiss song came out that Megan Thee Stallion released. She then went on Instagram Live. She went on Instagram Live and didn't show her face, which made people think that she might have been under the influence of some sort of narcotic. Allegedly.
It's the narcotic
outrage.
And while filming a corner of a space that she was in, I don't know if it was her bedroom or a lodge of some sort. It looked like a cabin.
A lodge.
I'm not sure what it was. But filming empty walls, she started rapping a freestyle, which ended talking about Megan Thee Stallion lying on her dead mama, lying on her dead mama, on her dead mama, lying on her dead. And she did it for like a minute and a half straight. Because she lying on her dead mama. On her dead mama. Yeah, that's kind of how she decided to elevate that beef. After that, she went on the Pink Friday 2 tour. What was it called? The DC.
I can't tell you the
DC Gag Tour. Gag Tour. Gag City, DC. Something. I don't know.
Jesus.
Gag City something. And she was half-assing those performances. People were complaining about that.
She launched her own investigation against Jay-Z. She took shots at Beyonce. Nicki Minaj has been doing the absolute most this year.
Did she take shots at Beyonce? Really? What did she say against Beyonce?
She said it was something about she called Beyonce a robot or something like that. Like something had happened, and then she said, "Here comes
not the same Beyonce that made her that put on.
Yes. And then she walked it back when people were like, "We know you're talking about Beyonce." She's like, "No, I wasn't." Yes, you were.
Yeah, okay. Keep it cute, Onika.
Please, if you want to stay employed,
Feeling herself. She feeling herself. Feeling herself.
Because Beyonce dropped that verse, you'll never hear that song again, ever, nowhere.
Tyrese, for his part, sang the national anthem dressed as Marvin Gaye in honor of his mother, because his mother liked Marvin Gaye. He then went on the Breakfast Club and talked about how his mama forced him to act mentally disabled as a child in order to get extra money. And then also accused housekeeping services at his local hotel of stealing his jewelry because they were Hispanic.
And then said that his ex-wife would not get a dime of his money, even if it's to take care of their child.
And because he said that, he went to jail. He went to jail this year and needed $72,000 to get bailed out. He didn't have it, so a little crowdfunding effort was picked up for Tyrese. And he ended the year saying that he was ready to turn over a new leaf. He's really excited about his future, and that he's ready to move forward with the deluxe edition of some album that he's releasing. So
please, I want him to release a deluxe edition of some therapy notes. Like you need to take the meds. You need to go to therapy. You wasn't acting. Your mother legitimately had that check.
Therapy notes is a dope album.
And for what it's worth, Drake, we all know what happened with Drake, his significant fall from grace. Eric will no longer put Drake in his top 10 as far as rappers of all time go. No, he wasn't.
He never was.
Right. There we go.
And he's completely been obliterated. Like, he's kind of out of the, he should take a year off. And this is his fault. You want to know why it's his fault? Because Drake promised us after his last album, he was going to take 4 years off. He said he was going to go away for a long time, and he's going to take a break because he hasn't taken a break in a while. And he didn't take a break, and he got caught. He got caught slipping because if he just would have went away, this never would have happened. He would have taken his break. It would have been a vacation. Kendrick might have still came out or whatever, done a Super Bowl or whatever, but Drake would not have had his reputation destroyed. So this is all Drake's fault. He should have went away when he said he was going to go away, and this would have never happened. Instead, he kept sneak dissing on other people's tracks, and that's what got him in trouble.
None of that actually, for me, put Drake in this category for Seed of the Year. The only reason that I'm willing to...
And those braids.
Those braids with the bollies in your hair, with the duck lips, you have to be...
Oh, don't forget he had the fingernails, the Hello Kitty
fingernails and stuff like that. You are a man. You're a boy, Damon. You cannot be doing stuff like that. I don't like
it. He told us
I
Happy Canada Day after Rick Ross got jumped by the BC British Columbia.
Okay, and I wasn't mad at that. I thought that was actually funny. But
so Drake,
yeah.
And now he's suing his own record label because, he feels like Kendrick's getting the treatment that he used to get, and he doesn't think that's quite fair.
Let that part sink in.
Exactly. So that's why Drake is nominated, for Seed of the Year. All right, who should win? They all deserving. Okay.
Diddy.
Diddy. Okay, let's see who wins, and we can see if we want to veto.
I think it's that Diddy on his own.
All right, the Seat of the Year, Sean Puffy Combs, 2024, 46% of the viewer vote for BroTalkLive.com viewers. Are we vetoing this, or are we going to keep it the same? What do you guys think?
Keep it.
I can keep that.
I think you should display that BroTalk Award right there in your prison cell with the booty band that's in there. I think this is what you deserve, and you should enjoy it.
Anyone else have any advice for Diddy to put this award where he can put it?
I'm not opening up my mouth.
I want Diddy to return it to us along with the keys to the city and honorary degree.
I'm not opening up my mouth, and neither should he.
In more ways than one. So we're requesting back officially 2 awards from P. Diddy.
Yeah, probably the only awards he'll win this year too.
Okay. I'll draft a letter.
Okay, thanks, Ty. We appreciate that. All right, Diddy won. We're not reneging this. We're not changing it. Do you want to get rid of one of the awards? Just take it back on his behalf already, and we can give it to someone else.
No, because when we look back on this, we need to make sure we were correct in saying like we said that Diddy deserved this.
Okay, that's fair. I agree. All right. Darren said he was in the floor with the Mr. Softy comment that.
So I.
Looking back at it, like I also was on the floor.
That's
like,
why I said we were very mean to Dex. I feel like, can we just apologize? Sorry, Dex. Sorry, Dex. Sorry, Dex.
How you started because you said I'm sophisticated. Dex is our fool. You haven't said that since 2013. I couldn't believe you brought that back. Eric, you called Ashanti abroad. Like, what's going on?
I mean, that was your favorite. That's always been your favorite broad since I've known you.
Broad is the issue here.
I mean, she's a. I mean,
broad.
Okay,
yeah. But
sorry.
My bad. All right, so we have one more clip of the year to do. Any guesses on what this might be? Do you guys remember? Not clip of the year, sorry. Q&A of the year. So the number one Q&A response or.
No, I couldn't even tell you. We had a crazy year.
There was just one that I remember, not vividly, but I remember somebody. It was a dating situation, or somebody was like
not that one.
Somebody was like somebody's stepdad or something like that.
You remember the one we did on Halloween? Right before Halloween. It wasn't on Halloween. It was right before. It was the week before Halloween. It was a spooky one. It was about a kid and someone moving into a house next.
At that house.
Here we go.
The kid next door, about 9, has been acting super weird from day one. While we were moving, he silently appeared, started helping unload without permission, and ignored us when we told him to stop. Later that night, I saw him in his yard at 10 p.m. with a headlamp and a shovel, and then at midnight, I heard footsteps in our bushes like he was watching us. He's been in our backyard uninvited and even walked into our house when no one answered the door.
Knock his head off.
What, Jason? Sorry. He's insulted my family, calling me the nerd. My niece.
The nerd? What?
Oh, it gets better. He's called my niece the girl with the alien head, and our dog the ugliest dog he's ever seen.
She said, I heard him in the bushes.
In the bushes. In the bushes. And you just gonna let him walk up. Like, come on.
Dex, what you gonna do? Show me what you gonna do.
Look, for you to just have moved in, a lot has taken place. Like he done talked about the family, walked in the house, been in the bushes, ate the food, buried somebody in the front of the lawn, had a lamp hat on, all in the 2-week span. Like
he was out there sitting out there in the yard with a lamp and a shovel. I would have called the goddamn police. What?
As soon as you talked about my niece and my dog and called me a nerd, what's up? Like, let's go.
Called your daughter alien head, and you just gonna sit there and take it.
And you didn't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing.
But you know what's gonna happen though? That dog is gonna get it next, and when that dog gets it, then you're gonna know. It's time to put a stop.
When that dog, they don't play about them dogs.
But
the dog gonna be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
That's how it's in all the horror movies. Something happens with the animal, and this boy has already told you that's the ugliest dog I've ever seen. He told you I'm gonna get rid of it.
That dog is next.
He getting rid of that dog, and then he get rid of your daughter. That head. And then you next. You was next.
She had that book like Arya Stark. It just say nerd, and she gonna cross it out. She's just waiting.
Come on, Zoom, folks.
I do wonder. I do wonder if that person is still alive. The one who wrote that question to us.
No. If they got good sense, they'd have moved out and then killed their child, buried them in that thing, and then moved out of state.
No,
that's how the
little boy
situations. They go.
The problem with killing that child is it's one of them little Chucky dolls. So you go ahead, like a Raggedy Ann, you go ahead and put him out. He back in there like, hey guys, where you been?
Who do you think has a better chance of getting rid of the next door neighbors, them or the neighbors that live next to Eric?
Don't get me started on the Mexicans, man.
We didn't have to say that. We did not have to say that. That was very unnecessary. We could have just said the friends next door. We wish them and the little boy
Eric,
the absolute best.
What kind of people are they, Eric?
Oh,
you know, Dex. After January, all I got is make one phone call. They up out of here. They up out of here. They gonna be packing up.
Surprise you. They gonna surprise you. They citizens. You don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna see. Any well wishes did you like to give to people? Happy holidays to everybody. Thanks for tuning into the BroTalk Awards. Happy New Year also, because we're not going to see you until after 2025. We wish you the absolute best. I know we say that about a lot of celebrities, but we absolutely do wish you the best, and thank you guys for tuning in each and every Tuesday throughout the year. Anyone else have anything to say?
Thank you all for joining us. Listen, BroTalk is really one of the funniest shows on the internet. Jason puts in a lot of work. And so I want to say thank you, Jason, Ty, Dex, Eric, for standing in. Like, you all are legitimately the funniest group of people I've ever met in my life. And I'm just super glad that I decided that a group chat should be a show. Thanks for doing the work. Bringing my vision to fruition. Thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome. Bill's going to be off of the show for a lot of next year, but he's still with us. It's not like he's leaving forever. Bill will still be part of the crew. He's just going to school. He just needs time to focus on his school endeavors. So that's all that is. So Eric, you'll be seeing a lot more of Eric next year, and also some more special guests. We'll be having a rotating cast and crew. So make sure you tune in every Tuesday night in 2025. Dex, do you have an announcement to make? You said you were going to give us a gender reveal.
I did
last week. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, guys, my baby, the gender of my baby is.
So, did you have? Hold up, you had the baby?
Yeah, I'm just. I want to give you guys the gender of the baby.
Okay. Go ahead.
The gender of my baby is a girl. So all the boys and girls.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
girl dads.
Thank you.
Bunch of girl dads on here. So shout out to you, Dex. Congratulations.
Oh, and can we just say something real quick? And I'm really not trying to start nothing when I say this, but when we talk about girl dads, I've had some people like say to me, like, oh, we're all girl dads, this, that, and the third. If you have a son, yes, I'm sure you have a daughter too, but if you have a son, you're not a girl dad, you're a parent. Only girl dads are ones with a girl only. If you have a boy in your life who's your child, you're not a girl dad. You're just a parent.
So if you're a mixed bunch, you don't count.
No.
Okay.
You're a parent of a boy and a girl.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, we'll keep a girl dad exclusive over here. Bill, we know that you're coming up. I think you have something baking in an oven somewhere, right?
Yes, I am pastoring a church. So
there we go. There we go. Girl dad.
Surprise. It's a woman
Shocking. Dad. E, are you ready to go with us next year? Are you good? You good to go?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to roll with y'all, man. I thank y'all for letting me be a part of y'all show, man. It's fun. Always commenting, but now you get to.
All right, cool. And don't forget, stay with us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at BroTalk Live. If you missed some of the clips, we will be playing an additional episode coming up in a couple of weeks. It's going to be called the Q&A Spectacular. It will include clips of Dexter Does It, because I didn't have time to put them in this episode because clearly we've already gone 2 hours. But I wanted to highlight the work that Dexter did this year in trying the most ridiculous things. So
and
you'll see that coming up on our feed.
You won't get it next year.
It ain't coming back. It ain't coming back. So yeah, tune into that coming up on our feed in the next couple of weeks. For Dex, for Ty, for Bill, for Eric, my name is Jason. This has been another edition of BroTalk Live, and we will see you guys in 2025. Peace out.